The file that you downloaded is a zip file, and in this video I'll show how to install the scripts from the zip file. I'll go into the different files that are there, and I'll also go into some other files that are needed to get the converter to run. You begin by opening the script window, like here. There is already a file here. Right click on the user folder. On Windows, like my system, it says Reveal in Explorer. On a Mac it'll say Reveal in Finder. There we go. Now you dig up the zip file and you place it in the scripts panel folder, like here. You unpack it, you say extract all. There are many ways to do this. This is just one way, using the standard Windows facilities. And extract. That's done. We don't need the zip file anymore. You just delete it. Delete. We close this, and when you go back to InDesign, you see that the script has, the zip file, when you unzipped it, that added a folder, LaTeX to InDesign. When you open that, you see a number of files and 2 folders. This script is the basic converter. This is what you run against a placed LaTeX file in InDesign, and contains a large number of scripts which are all called by this file. You'll not normally go into this folder unless you want to change some character mapping. We'll come to that later. So this is the main converter. After that's run, use a separate script to number the captions and the sections. Very often you'll need a fix to fix an InDesign bug, a script to resolve the cross-references in the files. This is to resolve the citations, the bibliographical references in the text, and optionally also generate a bibliography. And these 2 scripts are needed for 2 fixes for indexes, if your LaTeX documents contain index items. This folder, the BST folder, contains a number of so-called BST files, bibliography style. These are the equivalents of the LaTeX bibliography style files. In this system, they are scripts. They are called by the citations and bibliography script. We'll come to that. This is discussed in detail in the video on citations and bibliography. Right, now the necessary files. This is a folder in which I have a LaTeX file. Of course, you need an InDesign file. You need the bib file if you want to do the if you want to do citations. This is the LaTeX bib file. We'll come to that in a minute. You need the preamble file to, if you want to apply certain settings from packages to your document. And links, you keep all your graphic files in the links folder. It must be, the folder must be called links. It's probably case sensitive, and it must be, this links folder must be a subfolder of the folder where you keep your InDesign file. Now, the InDesign file, I'll just close the script folder. The InDesign file, it can be any file. There are two very important aspects of it. The first is that it must contain a paragraph style called body with a capital B. It's a case sensitive, and this is the only style you need for the document. The script, while it works its way through the LaTeX document, creates all sorts of styles on the fly, but it bases all those styles on this body style, paragraph style. The only two really important settings in this paragraph style are the typeface, the type size, and the leading. I've set it here to 10.5 on 13, but whatever works for you, whatever you need is fine. And you also set the first line indent. When the script runs, it looks for this body paragraph style, and it creates a body no indent style for use under headings and whatever else. I'll show you all the style, cell styles, table styles, object styles, character styles, paragraph styles. There aren't any. It's just, this is the only style we have. That's what we start with. If you run a file that doesn't contain this body style, the script creates it on the fly, and it uses minion 10.5 on 13 points as a default. The second important aspect is the width of the text area. This is relevant only if the LaTeX file contains graphics, images, contains figures, in which the width of the figure is specified relative to the text width. So the width of those images can be set only, of course, will be set to the available text width. Right. What else? The preamble. The preamble can contain various items. If it finds new command, renew command, provide command, and def, these are applied to the text. The script, by the way, looks in the preamble and in the document itself as well. So these will be applied. Hyphenation exceptions, they too can be in the preamble and in the document. Now, the script treats these slightly differently. If the hyphenation exceptions found in the preamble are added to InDesign's exception dictionary, and the hyphenations found in the document are applied those exceptions are applied locally in the document. And finally, two commands that bear on citations and the bibliography. Use package specify, this is the only packages that the script recognizes, natbib. The script is compatible with Patrick Daly's natbib package. Why that is and details are shown in the PDF manual and in the video on citations. It supports two parameters, numbers and sort and compress. If numbers is present, then the citations are presented as bracketed numbers, and the bibliography is also presented with bracketed numbers. In the absence of the numbers parameters, you get full text citations, and the bibliography will be sorted by author. Sort and compress just means that if citations are sorted, and compress indicates that if you get a number of consecutive adjacent numbers, you get a range. So 1, 2, 3, 4 will be transformed to 1-4. Again, details in the PDF manual and in the video on citations. Bibliography style is used to determine the format of the bibliography. Currently there's only one, which is unsort nat. I showed you there's a folder with 3 files. They're all the same. If you want to create a different format, you can use this one as an example. So that's the required files. That's it for the preparations, and the next video will show the conversion of a document.